I can't really say command. I thought he threw the ball over the plate. I thought they had a really good approach, obviously, to string together 6 runs off of him in one inning. Surprising that he wasn't able to limit damage. Generally, Arch can kind of settle that, gives up a homer or gives up a couple hits, but they had some good at bats against him. It appeared like the ball wasn't maybe coming out. His slider wasn't quite as sharp early on. Then he kind of jumped the velo after the big inning, and sat around 95, 96, and he was throwing sliders 90, 91. But it's early. Still takes some guys some time to get into the flow of the game. But a lot of credit goes to Philadelphia's lineup for a bunch of guys that don't have a ton of history facing him. They really didn't waver from an approach or anything. They came out and attacked and didn't miss pitches.
A couple times Field worked his way back from some 2-strike counts against one of the best pitchers in the league. What did you think of his debut?
Excited for him. I really wanted to see him get that first hit out of the way. But he did. He was 0-2, 1-2, 0-2, and then I'm not sure what he was the last at bat. I think 0-2 again. But he ended up having some pretty good bats. The best ball he hit was the sharp ground ball to third. But I can't imagine, but remembering that feeling, there's a lot of thoughts going through your head as a player that first at bat. Happy for him, and hopefully he's going to get some more opportunities.
What about Austin Pruitt saving the bullpen?
Yeah, he did a good job. Austin's done that twice now with in Fenway and then here. Saying that, we need Austin to pitch, with leads. That works both ways with him and us getting him leads and then him performing well in situations. But no doubt he picked us up in a big way today with being efficient, getting probably a tick farther stretched out than what ideally that we would like. But he did a really nice job.
Usually Archer, team hasn't seen him, that usually works to his advantage. He's had some pretty big games in that situation. What do you think the difference was?
I don't have a good answer other than it didn't look like his stuff was as crisp or sharp early on. But I do agree with you when we see some teams or AL West teams that don't see him much, he usually strings together some pretty strong performances.
I know we've talked a lot about your whole pitching plan and the bullpen day, but the regular starters have kind of been more of an issue, it seems like.
No, it doesn't seem like it. They have been. There's no doubt. To a man, all 3 of them need to pick us up, and we're only going to go as far as they can take us, as far as allowing us to do some unique things. And I think they would all tell you the same thing, that the consistency, the pitch efficiency, getting deeper in ball games are things that make us a very pitching-based organization, and we have not done that early on in this year.
Do you know who's starting tomorrow?
Ryan Yarbrough is starting.
Was that the best choice or the limited options?
No. I'm excited to see him start. Kit's had one. Yanni's had a couple now. Yarb's, I think he's the best choice going in, especially with their lineup. They feature switch hitters, plenty of lefties, so it should be a good matchup for him. And I know he got up yesterday and got hot, but I think he'll be okay to provide plenty of length.
Go back to Archer, for instance. He's had a lot of trouble with lefties. More so.
Yeah, I haven't. If that's the case, I haven't really looked into that. I mean, Arch, he's always been a fairly neutral guy, dominating with the slider that he throws to both sides. I think he's just in a little bit of a rut, and it was telling today that he wasn't able to limit damage for whatever reason. Normally, we don't see him do that.
Did the KK play in the first inning? Did it look like he lost that ball for a second? That was the first double. Remember that?
Off the wall.
Oh yeah, I didn't think he lost it. No, you thought he had a chance to get it?
Well, he kind of put his arms up and then he just turned his back and played it off the wall. I didn't know if you guys had noticed anything.
I did not notice that. He might have, but I didn't know.